Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto News with Julie Kennis. I'm your host, Julie Kennis. As always, this show is powered by the Goxstein News Network. You guys, I hope everything is coming in loud and clear. Hopefully, I'm not having any technical difficulties today. So let me know what you're seeing on your end, if you could, in the chat. If you guys are watching this over on X, go ahead and join us in the chat over on YouTube. I see some of you have already joined us here in the chat. Oh, I'm on my vertical live here. I get to see me in vertical action today. I see Mama Shadow and Peace of My Mind are over on that chat, though. I'm looking clear, though. Am I sounding clear? Am I sounding clear? That is the question. Okay, there we go. I've got me on my normal. Very clear. Wow. Okay. Okay. I like this. I'm looking clear. I'm sounding clear. Everything is clear today. It's a winner of a day, you guys. I'm so excited. Other than my hair's looking a little odd. The lighting is the lighting, you guys. But I am back with another episode of Crypto News. Thank you all for tuning in. And thank you to my wonderful sponsors on today's show. We have wonderful Market Cipher. Market Cipher is empowering traders, you guys. They have a tool that you can build into your trading view. So if you want to join Market Cipher, jump into the description. I have a link and a referral link with a discount code, as well as my other sponsor on the show. We have Personas, you guys, and they are capturing our memories and storing them all in digital form. You guys can join me over on Personas if you guys want. There is a link in the description for Personas as well. Oh, thank you. I'm smoking hot today. Mike Fulmer buttering me up. You're gonna make me hot. You guys, I was going to do a show from the beach today, and then it's not been very clear. So I thought, well, let's try it from the hotel room again and see if we have any luck. And we're having luck at the hotel room today. So it is what it is. Hello, Mr. Germer. I've been watching your live streams, though. One of them was really silly the other day, though. I don't know if you like sped it up. It sounded like you were trading, but had it at like 10x speed because it was. Anyway, I don't know if you normally do that. Look, it's a good thing we're not on the patio right now because there's a massive train going by. There is a massive train going by. Wow, you're saying it again. Wow. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. You guys are going to make me blush. Okay, so we do have a fun show to get into for today, especially if my little iPad here is going to cooperate with me this time. I think it will. So taking a look at Bitcoin, currently up on the daily, trading at 60,000. Looks like every time we hit 58K, we have a bounce off of there. So if you guys aren't feeling bullish yet, I am. However, on the Fear Greed Index, if you guys trade the Fear Greed Index, we're currently at an 18, which is definitely in the fear zone, which is an accumulation zone, you guys. So, I have heard people talk about trading the Fear Greed Index. I'm actually a fan of trading the Fear Greed Index now. Accumulate when the market is in fear and then sell when the market is feeling greedy, right? Makes sense. I was wearing some green today to bring in the green vibes. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into some breaking news, you guys. Crypto ATM bans and restrictions are now in effect in Tennessee and Georgia. Crypto ATMs are fast disappearing in the U.S., and Tennessee's ban goes into effect today, while operators in Minnesota have until August 1st to comply with similar laws. So let's break it down and get right into it. Cryptocurrency ATMs are fast disappearing from American landscape as kiosk operators in 2 of the U.S. states face bans and restrictions as new laws go into effect. Crypto ATM laws passed by Tennessee and Georgia went into effect on Wednesday, imposing a complete ban in the former, requiring transaction limits and reporting to the latter. The measures by the 2 states followed bans in Indiana, which went into effect in March, and in Minnesota, which is set to have an ATM ban take effect on August 1st. So the Tennessee law was signed by Governor Bill Lee in April and bans the use and installation of cryptocurrency ATMs and kiosks, while the Georgia law requires ATM operators to cap money sent for new and existing users and issue warnings for customers, in some cases refund those who may have been the victim of fraud. So many of the U.S. state governments and municipalities have individuals begun cracking down on crypto ATMs and operators in response to incidents of residents, particularly senior citizens, being conned into sending funds to scammers. Delaware and New York lawmakers have proposed similar measures. You guys, have you seen, there's a famous meme that goes around in crypto of the guy on his knees holding his head in front of the Bitcoin ATM. I've never actually used a Bitcoin ATM. But one of my favorite real use cases of a Bitcoin, not really an ATM, but converting your funds into cryptocurrency, is you can just go to like one of those coin kiosks, the Coinstar kiosks, and dump your change in. And instead of like printing a receipt to get fiat currency and taking it over to get the fiat, you can actually get it traded into Bitcoin from there. I haven't actually done that myself. I see that it has the thing there. I should probably make some content around doing that at some point. So maybe when I get back into town, that will be my next thing. I have a feeling what it is printing a QR code, which is then redeemable into your Bitcoin account. But I think I might as well try it. I might as well be the guinea pig, right? So, but what I want to say about ATMs is I do see crypto ATMs being a thing in the future. I think this is just cracking down mostly on strictly Bitcoin ATMs. So Canada weighs countrywide ATM ban. Although not effective yet, federal policymakers in Canada proposed a total ban on crypto ATMs across the country. The proposed policy, which would still allow Canadians to buy digital assets from brick and mortar money service businesses, was in response to what officials called the ATMs being a primary method of scammers to defraud victims and for criminals to place their cash and proceeds of crime. So this is Canada looking at a complete and total Bitcoin ATM ban. I'm not totally against this, but where I think this is ultimately going is I think TradFi is getting into it. I think TradFi has ATMs already deployed everywhere. And if they see an opportunity to be able to offer a Bitcoin feature within all existing ATMs, then that will be the thing to go forward. So if we're already looking at like Bank of America, Citibank, Chase, all of the regular TradFi institutional banks, if they can just build a Bitcoin function into their ATM, why wouldn't they just do that? Why wouldn't they just do that? So I have a feeling that this is more or less where this is coming from. So because up until this point, these ATMs have popped up, and who's doing the oversight on them? Who's doing the oversight? Or is it just somebody places the ATM and then they have essentially access to the Bitcoin funds that you've purchased if you don't claim them? All right, diving into some other news. Trump earned more from crypto than in real estate in 2025, the filing shows. So meme coin sales and royalties made the most money for Trump last year, more than all of his golf courses combined. So let's get into it, because people were making money on crypto last year. Was it you? Was it me? Was it Trump? I think it was Trump. Trump was making the most money. But U.S. President Donald Trump's cryptocurrency ventures generated more in income for him in 2025 than his real estate and resort businesses, according to his latest financial disclosures. Trump's annual financial disclosure report was released by the U.S. Office of Government Ethics on Tuesday, revealing more than $1.4 billion in income from crypto-related ventures last year. The filings show Trump has profited substantially from the industry, and he is simultaneously regulating it, which critics say is a conflict of interest. In 2025, his administration pushed for pro-crypto policy, friendlier regulatory environment, and executive orders favorable to digital digital assets, while his family's ventures generated vast income and crypto markets surged to an all-time high. In a statement to the media, the White House Deputy Press Secretary Ann Kelly said that Trump had proudly made the United States the crypto capital of the world, but neither the president nor his family has ever engaged nor will engage in conflicts of interest, she added. So, but it seems kind of like a conflict of interest. And this is me. I am somebody who has been a Trump supporter, but I'm not going to lie. Trump has, while been in office, has pumped coins and kind of used his platform for it. So, meme coins and World Liberty Finance are top earners, according to the 927 pages. That's right. His financial disclosures were 927 pages. The licensing and sale of meme coins such as Trump generated the most income for Trump, with about 635 million coming from royalties and licensing agreements from Celebration Coins. Meanwhile, the Trump family and DeFi platforms World Liberty Financial was the second biggest earner, generating about 588 million from proceeds of token sales. The disclosure also revealed that Trump earned 197 million from selling equity in a stablecoin venture. Not to mention his NFT. I don't even know if it says anything about the NFTs in here. It says nothing about the NFTs in here. The filing also shows he owns more than 50 million in Bitcoin and between 5 million and 25 million in Ether stored in cold wallets, along with USDC and USD Key. That's KEY. I have never heard of that before. Never heard of that one before. But yeah, he owns 50 million on cold wallets. So the Trump Organization said in a statement that the breadth and depth of the filing further underscores the commitment to transparency. At nearly 1,000 pages, it represents the most comprehensive financial disclosure reports ever submitted and demonstrates a level of financial transparency unmatched to any president in history. So that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 1,000 pages is absolutely nuts for a financial disclosure. But it also reminds me of my friend who's the crypto attorney, Andrew Gordon, who, if you guys ever get audited on your crypto accounts, on your finances, the one thing that he has demonstrated to me that I have seen is that it's important to disclose everything and disclose it in a way that they love to look at, like all on paper sent in a box, so that they have to sift through it all and figure it all out. Even if they want to like throw it through an OCR machine and scan it all that way, it's still just, if they're going to burden you, we can burden them back, and we can still follow the rules, but do so in a way that, can kind of be a little bit of a pain. So you guys, I finished working on my latest piece to be released on my channel. I'm super excited about it. It takes place in my hometown. And I ended up deciding to finalize it because it's already at like 40 minutes long. Not 40 minutes long. It's at 20 minutes long, and I don't want to make it too long because all of my videos have been about 20 minutes. And so anyway, I'm super excited for it. So if you guys are new here, smash the subscribe, because I am still doing fun content, going around and recording stuff. In addition to my daily show here every day at 1 o'clock, I go live talking about crypto news and finances and sometimes geopolitical stuff. But that is the show for today, you guys. I am going to go out and get some sunshine and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you all for tuning in, and shout out again to my two sponsors on today's show. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.